So of course I start the camera when I'm like chewing food. I don't know. I'm eating pretzels because I'm starving, because I'm always starving when I'm pregnant. And I'm drinking lemonade, which I only halfway like. I like it, but I don't love it. Because I'm trying not to drink caffeine. And, well, I'm drinking, like, I'll have my cup of coffee in the day, and I might even, like, splurge and have a soda, like, later in the evening. But I'm really trying hard, like, only 1 cup of coffee a day. And, hold on. I have to shut my door because my kids are too loud. Killian is asleep in his room, and the older 2 boys are playing in there. Today is Jaren's last day with us. He goes home tomorrow. So yeah. So this is a pregnancy update video. I actually filmed and edited one of these and never posted it, and now it's the week after, so there's really no point in giving you that one. This one's pretty much the same as last week. Now it is guesstimated that I am 8 weeks pregnant. I still have not went to the doctor. I know that's weird to some of you, but my insurance is giving me hell, and my doctor's offices that are in my network are just so slammed. A lot of them weren't taking new patients, and the ones that were like so far out. I was like, oh my gosh, for my first checkup it was like so far out. So anyway, it's just been like a lot. So my appointment's not for another couple of weeks, but that's okay. I'm not gonna get stressed out about it. It's fine. I can go to the doctor if anything wrong happens, but nothing has. Everything's perfectly fine. So I'm okay with that. It's fine. Now I know that when I go to the doctor, they'll be able to do an ultrasound and see something for sure, because it will be far enough along where I can actually see the ultrasound instead of just the heartbeat, so that I can get a good read and see if I am accurate on how many weeks that I think that I am, according to the first day of your last period, because that's the way they calculate it at the doctor's office. And so according to that, I am 8 weeks yesterday. So 8 weeks. What's going on with me? I am nauseous 100% of the time. I'm starving 100% of the time. But everything that I eat, they're fighting. Everything I eat makes me feel terrible. I feel sick all the time. I feel very lethargic. And 1 second. Yeah, week 2 with Jaren being over here is not going so well. Like, they don't get along after a few days. So it's been fun, to say the least. So anyway, I'm nauseated all the time. I don't throw up. I've only thrown up a couple of times. I don't throw up. So that is rough. And if that's too graphic, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to tell you the truth. I'm just going to let you know on these pregnancy updates, get ready for graphic, okay? Because I'm not embarrassed. I'm not ashamed. I've had 2 kids, and this is my 3rd. So I'm not afraid to say it out loud, okay? So I can't throw up, but I just feel so overwhelmingly sick and awful, and I will try to throw up, but it just doesn't happen for me. And I almost wish, and I had a little bit of this with Killian, it just wasn't nearly this intense, and it didn't last nearly all day the way this lasts all day. I mean, it's all day, all night. I wake up in the middle of the night, I still feel sick. Like, it's bad. I've missed church because of it. I've missed like going places because of it. It is not fun. So it's really bad, and I'm coping. I'm dealing with it. I'm learning how to, like, you know, slowly eat breakfast, maybe munch on a couple of things that don't make me sick. What makes me more sick than others, what times make me more sick than others, and how to kind of munch around on those times instead of eating a big full meal, because it gets to where I'm so hungry because I don't want to eat, you know, because I know that it's going to make me feel sick, so I don't want to eat. And then I get so hungry that I eat like a regular normal person meal and just eat it up, and then I'm like death sick. So it's just finding the right balance and, you know, all of that. So that's the nausea. I also have been having issues. I have IBS. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I'm not going to go into graphic detail. It might gross you out. I don't know. It doesn't embarrass me. I've had it since I was like 12. So I'm used to it. But my stomach basically hates me. It doesn't digest things properly. And so I get sick. When you have IBS, when you have to go to the bathroom, it's either too much or not enough. Normally in pregnancy anyway, you kind of don't go enough. That's usually the common thread, but with IBS, it's kind of sporadic and it kind of can bother you. So I've been having a lot of issues with my IBS, like flaring up this pregnancy, and that was not the case either of my other pregnancies. I had no issues with IBS. It's like it didn't even exist. And there's a hair. If you notice me like pulling out my shirt, it's because there's a hair somewhere in here and it's driving me bonkers. But I have had issues with that this pregnancy, and that's crazy to me because I've had no issues with it the other 2 times. It's like it just was erased and I didn't even have it anymore. So that's odd. And then with Tristan, I was sick and I threw up a lot, but it would only happen at certain points during the day or when I ate certain foods or smelled certain smells. And that's not the case here. It's just all the time, no matter what. And then with Killian, I would feel nauseous, but I could pretty much eat whatever and whenever. I would just feel nauseous random times and it would just hit me and then it would go away. This one, it ain't never going away. I already feel at 8 weeks like I can't breathe. If you've ever been pregnant, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Especially if you're smaller framed. It's really difficult to breathe. I feel out of breath, very winded, very fast. That was one of my clues that I was pregnant to begin with, because I was just like, I'm getting winded like really quickly. It just makes you feel like something is sitting on your lungs and it never goes away. And it's just because something is sitting there. And obviously when you've had more than one child, your body parts in your uterus and all of that, it starts to get bigger because it's like, okay, we know what we're doing here. We've done this before. We know what's about to happen. So it kind of prepares early, whereas it takes a little bit longer when you have your first child. So everything happens kind of more quickly. I know I showed you a picture of my baby bump in the Dollar Tree video. I'm not going to show you in this video just because it looks the same, and honestly, it's really not that big right now. I mean, it's pooching out about the same. I guess I'll just show you. Why not? I'm always going to show anything and everything, but you can kind of see it. This is the little bump that we got going on so far. So, little baby bump. Here's my tattoo. It's just a little bit. At first, in the first few weeks, it was really poking out there, and I was like, holy crap, what is going on here? But a lot of that was just bloating and water retention from just conception and it first getting started. And now it's gone back down to where, okay, this is a normal bump. This is no cause for alarm. I was like, holy cow, is there multiples in there? Because I can't deal with this. Can you imagine? And everybody's like, I think you're having twins. No, honey, do not speak that on anybody. I don't care. No. Do not do it. No, just don't. If you didn't know, my brother and sister are twins, so I'm very familiar. No. So I won't be having twins. No, thank you. Me and God have an understanding that that's just not happening. And if it does, then I will just deal with it. But I don't think that that's the case. I feel like it's just a single. I won't know, of course, for sure until my doctor's appointment, but I really think it's not. Everything just has gone back to normal now, so it's no cause for alarm as far as the size of my stomach at this point. I feel like it's perfectly normal for my third baby for sure. And so let me think. So I have been sleeping fine right now, except for the nausea. It does wake me up sometimes, and I have to pee 1,000 times a day. I get up to pee at least like 3 times a night at this point, and it's only going to get worse from here. I do realize, yes. I am hoping that I don't have the same kinds of pain that I had with Killian. I'm scared that I will, just because that is from like your ligaments being weak from childbirth, and so with your second one, they're weaker, and all of your muscles are just kind of weaker from carrying children. And I carry my babies so low usually. I carried the both of them so stinking low. I mean, everybody with Tristan was like, dang, this is your first kid. You were carrying him so low to be your first. out. Like, my doctors and nurses and stuff told me that all the time. And so Killian was low as well, and it just, I don't know how I'll carry this one. I don't know what it is, if it is a boy or a girl. We are hoping, of course, for a girl, just because we want a girl, and this is our last one. So we're not trying again. If this is a boy, it's a boy. If it's a girl, it's a girl, but we're not having any more babies. This is the end. So regardless, we will be happy about it. We're not going to be upset if it's a boy or anything like that. I love being a boy mom, and I love my baby boys, but I would love to have a little girl. And Joshua would definitely love to have a girl. I think he wants a girl even more than me. So I want to play some dang tea parties, okay? That's all I'm asking for. Can I have a tea party? But I do have a niece that is coming sometime this week, hopefully, so she'll be here in the next few days, and so I will have a tea party partner regardless, but it would be really nice to give her a close to her age best friend to play with. That would be really cool, so I'm hoping to do that for her. What else? I've been talking for 11 minutes about myself throwing up and not sleeping and peeing, so I'm trying to think. So far, Tristan is super excited. He thinks it's a girl. Killian doesn't want to talk about it. Jaren all of a sudden says that he wants a boy baby. I don't know why. I don't know if he's just being facetious because he knows everybody wants a girl, or if I don't know, if he just likes brothers better. I don't know, but Jaren's not a very emotional child, so he doesn't really show excitement for anything either way. Killian is still saying, no, I don't like that. When we talk about, are you going to have a baby brother or a baby sister? He says, no, I don't like that. So, in other news, I actually did I don't know if you've heard that old, wives' tale, where if you take a strand of your hair and you tie it around your wedding ring, and you trace your fingers with the hair in the ring, and you trace it back the other way, and then you hold it over your hand. If it goes in circles, it's supposed to be a boy. If it goes side to side, it's supposed to be a girl. My sister did this before she found out Reese was a girl, and hers went, it went side to side, circle, because you have to do it multiple times for each child you have. So girl, boy, stop, and it will stop. And then she was like, and so I had to test it on someone who already had kids. So she did my mom. My mom was a girl. I'm the oldest. Girl, boy, a girl, stop. My brother was born 1 minute before my sister, so that's correct. And so I was like, whatever, this is so bogus. It's not gonna work. And I'm telling you guys, I have done this thing 12 times. And every time I do it, it legitimately goes, boy, girl, stop. And it stops. It is so weird. It is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So that's creepy. I don't know if it's some kind of voodoo or whatever it is, but it's creeps. And if it is a girl, that thing's creeps. So if you're pregnant, if I'm having a girl, then you need to do that test, girlfriend, to see what your baby is, because it is legit. That is so weird to me, but I totally did that, and it says I'm having a girl. Who knows? This pregnancy does feel a lot different than my first two, but who even knows? And so I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to wait it out, and we're going to figure it out when it comes, and I'll be happy either way, because I just want one more baby to complete everything, whether it's a girl or a boy. That's it. So I think that's pretty much it as far as what's going on with me right now. I am super lazy and super sick, and I'm lazy because I'm sick, so I don't really feel well. I can tell you my nerves are shot, and I'm so grouchy. And I'm so flippin' emotional. It's annoying. I will also tell you that with my first two, I really craved spicy food, whereas now I'm craving more sweet stuff. I know that's a wives' tale that you're having a girl. I know, but I am craving a lot of sweets, whereas with my first two, I really didn't crave as much sweets as I craved spicy and sour. I still am craving those things a little bit, but I do that regularly not being pregnant. I love spicy food, sour food, salty food, and I do love my sweets too, but I've been, if I could say what I'm having for pregnancy cravings, my hubby's going out and getting me sweets, like ice cream, and I hate ice cream. Like, I never eat ice cream. Like, ice cream and popsicles. I'm eating tons of fruit, like all different kinds of fruit all the time, like peanut butter, and I'm not really craving that much chocolate. It's like fruity things, like hard candies and cinnamon and all that kind of stuff. Pecan pie. Oh my god, I need a pecan pie. I'm making a pecan pie for myself today, you guys. Can't even deal. So yeah, I'm obviously craving sweet things. So that is another thing. And I think that's it. If you have any questions of anything I've left out or any updates that you want for me to answer in the next update video, I'm going to do it in 2 weeks for now, just until I get rolling, and then I'll start doing it every week. But for now, not a lot is going to change from week to week, so I will be doing it every 2 weeks. And then I will let you guys have another update. Like I said, if there's anything you want to know that I didn't answer, don't be afraid to ask in the comment section below. I appreciate you guys watching this video. I appreciate the fact that you even care about my dang pregnancy. But it's going to be a fun ride as soon as I can stop being so sick. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Hey, baby.